My name is Marlena and I'm from the US and I've been here in Taiwan for about 4 to 5 years now. I came in 2018.
My name's Rin Schindler. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been in Taiwan for 3 years now.
My name is Amber. I have been in Taiwan for about 4 years.
My name is Stephen and I'm from England. I've lived in Taiwan for a little over 2 years now.
Hi, my name is Yolanda. I'm from South Africa.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Canada.
My name is Angela Chen and I am originally from Canada.
My name is Annie. I've been living in Taiwan for 7 years.
My name is Johnny. I am from South Africa.
I'm Christy. So I've been in Taiwan for about 3 years now.
My name is Clint Daniels. I come from South Africa. I've been in Taiwan for 4 years now.
So for me, I really don't think you need to have a car. Of course, I see my friends who have cars and they can go on really cool road trips all around the country, but personally, I don't have one and it's totally fine.
You don't need a car to travel in Taiwan. The public transportation here is very convenient, whether it's bus, MRT, a shared bike system. There's plenty of ways to get around. It's very easy and convenient.
As far as getting around without a car, it is totally possible. There is tons of public transportation here in Taipei City. You can take the MRT, you can take the bus. That being said, I do drive a scooter. It makes things a little bit quicker and easier, especially if you're going in those areas outside of the center of the city and outside like in New Taipei.
Ultimately, Taipei is so convenient and you can take the MRT anywhere you go. So we have MRT, we have U-bikes, we have great sidewalks. It's really walking accessible. So Taipei, I really don't think you need to have a car to be able to live here comfortably.
In terms of public transportation in Taiwan, it is fantastic. The school that we work at is on the outskirts of Taipei, so definitely in the rural areas, but even so, you can take a bus and the MRT into town super easily.
It's very convenient. I don't see the need to buy a car here, so I'm okay with traveling, with using trains and buses and everything. It's so convenient.
So nice.
Yeah.
I would say you don't need a car. I have a Taiwanese driving license because I could exchange my UK one for a Taiwanese driving license. But I've never driven in Taiwan and the public transport here is very good. There's a high-speed rail line that goes down one side of the island and there's another rail line that goes down the other side of the island. So you can explore by train and my experience with public transport has been very good. And making use of phone like Google Maps has helped me get around. I'll use Ubers sometimes as well when I'm in Taipei and other cities.
In Taiwan, public transportation is really convenient. You have buses, you have the MRT system, the subway system, that pretty much can take you anywhere within Taipei, but not only Taipei, New Taipei City, and even if you want to travel further, you have light rail and trains to basically take you anywhere. So you absolutely do not need a car, in my opinion. And I think driving in Taiwan is actually quite scary. So transportation is good here.
I really love living in Taipei. It's very convenient. You definitely don't need a car. It's very cheap to take the MRT, buses, and even taking a taxi is cheap if you don't want to wait around.
I don't think it's really necessary to have a car in Taiwan. The transportation system is built really well. It's very convenient and I feel like you can get about anywhere in Taipei by just using a bus or the MRT. I've lived in Taichung. They are building a new MRT over there. They're adding new lines in a couple of years. I think that it's also really convenient using the bus there because they have dedicated bus lines, which is really convenient to move anywhere. So you don't really need a car in Taiwan, I would say.
One of the things I like about living in Taiwan is that I don't need a car. Public transit here is pretty good. Even wherever you live in Taipei, you can usually access the subway, the MRT, buses fairly easily. I'm living out in Bali district right now, which I like it here because it's quieter. I can still get to everything I need to, but I don't need 1,000 people at all times near my house. I've also lived in the Ximen area, which is better if you want a bit more variety of food, more things to do. So there are a lot of different areas of the city, depending on what your personality is.
Taiwan is really easy country to live in, very safe, very cheap. To get around Taiwan is really simple. I personally don't have a car. I never felt like I needed a car because there's U-bikes to get around, taxis, the metro is really efficient, the trains are never late. For me, coming from a country where trains are always late, it's quite a different experience. So yeah, the public transport here is amazing. There's buses everywhere, so I never felt like in these 4 years that I lived here, needed a car to get around.
Good places to live in Taipei.
Honestly, I love where we live. It's not downtown, so you're not really close to anything. But for my style of living, it's perfect. You're along the water and it's just gorgeous. There's somewhere you can bike, you can run. In terms of getting outside, to me, it's way nicer than downtown because you do have kind of a secluded area, so there's not a lot of people around. You can go for walks and take your masks off, especially now, which is really nice. So I'm really enjoying living in the rural areas. What about you?
I love the place where we live. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm not even planning to move anytime soon.
I would say if you're just arriving here, you want to be in those areas that are close to the MRT, close to the public transportation. Maybe Ximen or Da'an have a lot of things to do, but once you get more familiar with the city, you can explore other areas as well.
Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong. I think you can live anywhere and you can have a great experience, a safe experience. I know as a single woman, safety was a concern for me before I came here. Just kind of curious about what parts of the city I should avoid or what parts of the city I can spend more time in by myself. And after talking to people and experiencing it myself, I've realized there's really nowhere in the city that you cannot go. It's very safe, and the only differences would probably be just related to how recent certain areas have been developed. So for example, there are some newer parts of the city and then there are some older parts of the city, but overall you have this kind of same conveniences in all the different parts.